Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Swordflight. Okay, seem to be running smoothly. I had just done my intro and then everything was glitching out of it. But it looks like we're running smoothly now. Okay, so we're probably going to be tangling with some fire giants this episode. Well, probably. We definitely are. And, as I said at the end of the last one, fire giants are a friggin' nightmare in Swordflight. Okay, yeah, just bard song it up now. The moment I draw one out, and I'm just hoping I can get them alone. Pretty sure they have a longer sight range than me. Whoop. Okay, so 3 females. Could be worse, I guess. Yeah, see how fast they are? Now the females are fortunately usually just focused on ranged attacks, which is rare that you get 3 of them. Even so, they turn me up a bit. And because of their stride, when they run away, that you basically cannot keep up. If they want to get away from you, they will, and there's not a thing you can do about it. And if they want to catch you, they're going to. Unless you're maybe a monk. A monk could probably outrun them if he was hasted. But even me, with my barbarian speed, not fast enough. There's the weapon that most of them use. Ow. Hit the stupid, yeah, the stupid bear. Fight that. I don't care to see that one survive. Okay, fighting these things, though, good use of powerful potions. Although, not that I need to, because I have an absurd degree of very weak potions. Okay, so 3 of them taken out just like that. Super good news. Okay, she's not still singing. I was about to say, if she missed me with her bard song again, I was going to be distraught. Okay, there's at least another one out there. Yeah, this is a male, and so this is probably going to be worse. They also don't have low armor classes. They are pretty tricky to hit. And if they're using a halberd like this one, a crit is 3 times the damage. Okay. 1 down. See if I can put him down without too much work. Oh no. Yeah. I think if I draw one out, I'm just going to have to retreat so that I can kill it without getting the other one's attention. Their range is just too long and they're too fast. Okay. Follow me. That bear is 100% dead. Of course he gets the opportunity. I feel like if 2 people are charging each other, neither one should get an opportunity attack. Okay, so yeah, we can manage it. I think the one with the Morning Star or Flail or whatever that is isn't quite as bad as the others. Who are you attacking? Okay. Just come with me. Come on, hit the bear. It's right there. It's so vulnerable. Kill the bear. There you go. Good fire giant. Now die. Sing, please. She'll run out of those things eventually. That should just leave one more, though. And I think it's the last one of the area. Never mind. There's a female over there. Which does not bode well. She's going to be a nightmare this whole fight. No point in trying to hit him with knockdown, even if I could land the swings, which I am not very confident of. They're immune to it, just by virtue of their size. Okay, let's kill her before she runs out of bolts and switches to something more dangerous. Something like that. You know, it's interesting that there are female fire giants. It almost makes you wonder if Yagashura had some of those in his army, but just because of, like, limited model space, you're led to presume they're all males. As a general rule, the males will be the ones that you expect to go out to war, especially among tribes as warlike as the giants, but even female giants have a high degree of durability and strength. And if they were mostly focused on running the siege equipment, of which Yagashura had plenty, there could have been quite a few of them. Okay, we got any more of these things walking around? Or have we hopefully killed them all? I haven't found any tracks yet, either. At least I don't think I have. Which is weird for a wilderness area with fire giants tromping about. Alright, well that went smoother than I thought. I'm pretty good against them. Recognize the tracks of orcs and ogres, not what one would expect, given the place's reputation. One would think hostile and dead would deter the presence of humanoids. Yeah, definitely odd. Come no further, this place is not for the living. Well, it shouldn't be for the dead. There's a lot of ghosts floating around. Ow. That stung a whole healing kit's worth. Those are bones, and that's a trap. Can't get that one. Better you than me. Undead Etten. Interesting. trying to hit me with mind effects, and I have no idea what mind effects they are. I'm sort of frightened to find out. I think I have to roll a 1 to succumb to it, whatever it is. I prefer not to learn. It's absorbing half of all my physical impacts. But I think it's probably worth just wailing on it with the axe instead of switching. Well, does this do 1d6? It does. Yeah, that makes much more sense. I would love 1d6 sonic damage, that'd be awesome. Oh, that was fast. I don't know what's on the other side of this door. Orcs and ogres are undead. Either way, I'm preparing. Typical. Did that one just pop out of existence? Ogre Berserker. Ettin's gonna be a nightmare. Regular Orcs and Orc Scouts. Ogre Lawn. Not ideal. And an Elite Orc Scout. I'm charging the Ettin. Because you need to die. Oh, and of course you missed me. I think it's that Ogre Lawn who keeps hitting me. And this now Ogre Berserker. Ow. Kill him. Okay, well that all hurt a lot. I'm gonna find that Ogre Mage and make him pay. Magic strikes you as you move between the lights. You seem to be melting through the floor. Magically transported downwards. Great. Stay your hand, half-orc. We need not be enemies. Maybe they'll help you out of the trap in which we both find ourselves. Odd settlement for someone who appears to be an orcish creature himself. Advise you to try put aside whatever issues you have with your parentage. We have a common enemy. If we will not work together, neither of us will survive. We triggered some sort of teleportation magic. It wasn't opening a long-range portal or anything, and I actually doubt it did more than drop us directly downwards a short way. Seems whatever we've been transported is just a different part of the same cave. Still no simple way to get out. The bard is correct on both points, as I was about to explain. As you may have already gathered, this mine is not really haunted. Instead, it's a base for a band of ogres and orcs and ogrelons like myself. A ridiculous excuse for a leader, Obgron the Ogre Mage, bounty on his head, maintains illusions of ghosts to scare away unwanted visitors, despite that I've often warned him that it was folly. It would only scare away the occasional weak and helpless traveler whom we ought to welcome, then kill and plunder, while truly dangerous visitors would be more likely to appear because of the rumors of undead infestation. Adventurers actively seek such things. What does any of this have to do with the trap? Obgron had a second, less stupid line of defense, teleportation traps that drop those who enter them down to this network of caves. He has a number of teleportation-related tricks up his sleeve. Relations between us have long been uneasy. As you saw, he finally lost patience with my challenges to his idiocy and dispatched me here as well. There's no option but open war between us. Unfortunately, those of the ogres and orcs who are not firmly loyal to him will have fled into hiding for the time being, awaiting the outcome. While a fool, he is still a formidable wielder of magic. He and his minions might prevail over either one of us. But I think they have little chance against all of us together. First, we must escape the trap. Seems harmless enough. To get out of this network, we'll have to fight our way through various monsters. Obgron is summoned to defend them. Elementals and golems and such. I don't like the sound of that. Our combined power should suffice for that. We must go down to the south, the northeast, up again, and then west. Door up and into the mine. It proper is concealed at the end of that path. I shall know where to look. Should be able to search it out when we appear. We will then have to fight the various orcs and ogres who populate the mines. I think all of us together can face them. There's one more problem, which will not be easy to overcome. Obgron still possessing the same teleportation magic. He still does and can use it to send us right back here. The first teleportation trap, as you discovered, prevents easy access to the mines. There's another trap guarding his chambers above the mine, allowing him to retreat where we cannot follow. We're to believe you have a solution. Obgron did not master these magics solely through his own arcane insight, which, needless to say, would have been woefully inadequate. They're the product of devices and knowledge he gained from an old ruin beneath this mine. He led some of us down there some months ago, and though we soon fled, since it was full of dangerous undead and our leader was a coward, we took various arcane objects with us for study. Some of these items allowed Obgron to implement his portals, but one of them was a small golden rod that could nullify the teleporting functions of the others. I believe there must be more such rods somewhere in those ruins, as we did not explore very far into them. 3 of us can reach them from the mines. Where are they? You know anything of their origin? Ruin appears to once have been a mind flayer outpost, though we found no mind flayers there now, only undead of various kinds. Dangerous, but I think not exceptionally so to one of your experience. To reach it, we must enter the mines, find our way to the lowest level of them. On that level, the mines intersect a network of natural caves, which were walled off. We can pass through the gate to the northeast, find a passage downwards to an even deeper cave. Once in there, we can head west to find the ruin, then seek within for what we require. But I can direct you. Let us fight our way through this trapped mine first. Do you really think we can trust this creature? Not too long ago, he's aligned with the others, ready to kill us. Don't think he's trustworthy at all. Don't really have a better idea. Always told Obgron he was a fool and a coward. Now shall we prove incorrect? So he's neutral evil, which means he's entirely untrustworthy. He's got a 44 armor class by default. Way less hit points, but 32. And he's got higher attack. He hits like a truck. He's got a 30 strength. What are you doing? He's a rogue and a fighter. Yeah, that's something. His spell smasher. Silence, spell resistance, does some slashing, and a ton of damage. Why don't I get a weapon like that? Ogre power, strength, and stamina +4. Yeah, he's got some power to him. I'll give him that. He's a brute, but, well, again, so am I, pretty much. Actually, it wouldn't have been so bad up there if Sarala had just properly buffed me, too. Speaking of... I hate that. Use your bard song. Okay. So, elementals and golems first. Yeah, this isn't gonna be good. Hi, guys. I know how tough you things are. I hate it. He's a better tank than me. Well, I guess a better tank isn't entirely accurate. He has more durability than I... or, not durability. A better armor class than me. Which means, at the end of the day, he's gonna absorb a lot more attacks than me. Because nothing's gonna land. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So since he has rogue levels, it looks like he's gonna do the thing that the computer always does. Which is focus on the enemies that I'm focusing on. Or really, that are focusing on me. The moment the thing turns its back, he assumes he can get sneak attacks in, so he tries. Even if they can't be sneak attacked. Greater Earth Elemental. That doesn't seem entirely good. They don't seem to like lightning, surprisingly. I doubt they'll like this, either. That one's using oh, they're using magic. Will save versus my... I don't like that. Let's get out of that. Over here, yeah. Kill the big one. Well, actually, small one, ironically. I'm not even gonna bother trying to knock these things down. I think all of them have too good of an armor class. Well, not armor class. Discipline. Just by virtue of their size. Yeah, Korzob was right. We can definitely overwhelm that. Okay, so path up, but we don't want to go up yet, right? We're looking for a path further down to get into the ruins. I'm definitely not getting this whole thing done this episode, let me tell you that. So I don't remember every aspect of this quest, but I remember it's long. Okay, that looks like another teleportation spot. We'll probably get dropped there at some other point. 49 when he's buffed. Yeah, he's basically untouchable. I think it's I don't think it's fair to assume or even think that you're ever going to get to that point at this level of the game. Like, he is significantly stronger. And I think you're going to be barring some sort of cheats or something. Air and water elementals. Okay, electric resistance. Right. Ooh, I think they're gonna kill me. Oh, yeah, they're definitely gonna kill me because they just killed Korzob. Oh, there's a bunch of mephits too. Okay. So I can't just charge in and take them all out. The mephits are gonna knock me down, and I don't think there's anything I can do to stop that. I'm gonna have to draw some of them out and not others. It looks like they are gonna hit me with electricity first and foremost, so I am gonna want defenses against that. What do you say's look like? Fortitude, reflex ammo 17. Not high enough. Drown attack. Fortitude save a 20. Okay, he still has to roll pretty low to fail on that. Here, at least give me a bard song. There we go. You really don't want to do that, dude. Ah! Greater air elemental. That figures. Oh, yeah, fight. Of course, it's got its stupid sonic protections up. Hate that. Yeah, you might want to retreat. They're gonna kill you. Okay, now we fight. Kill that one first. Oh, great. Okay, I'll kill the greater one. And handle large ones, no problem. Or huge ones, no problem. See, it's not the elementals I have a problem with. They can hit kind of hard, I'll give them that. But for the most part, they're pretty simple to deal with. It's those friggin' mephits. They get, I mean, they're dealing like 10d8 elemental damage. And they hit you with knockdown effects that are basically sure successes when it comes to hitting you. There just seems to be no way around it. Yeah, even death can't contain your ferocity. Let's go with that. Both of you retreat here.
Fair enough.
Okay, let me see if I can successfully draw out the remaining water elementals and kill them. That way I don't have monsters out here one-tapping my people. Here, at least Bard Song me. Boy, I hate that. Great. Alright, well if Korzob is so strong, I'll let him deal with all of them. Not even worth our time anyway. And you just stay here. There's a couple more from Korzob, let's get them. Okay. Hopefully, that's it for those methods. Okay, so that's the secret door we were told about. Are there more elementals or something guarding it? Oh, golems. Clay? 3 clay, 1 stone. Okay. Let's see if I can drag out this slow. Okay, kill the stone one. Well, golems are pretty regularly known for hitting like a truck. So there are one on each side, but not having the most durability. Bash apart. Oh, right, he's a rogue. Okay, we have another ogre champion, a bunch of elite orcs. Okay, no, Korzob, take a step down here. Come here. No, both of you take a step down here. There we go. Okay, the goal is we keep ourselves out of the line of fire from their big hitters. Korzob, I need you to stay alive so that we can kill these things together. Like, if any of us gets alone against these things, we're dead men. Okay, you've got the rest of them. I gotta kill this elite orc. Man, he can dish out the damage. Really? Wow. I'm telling you what I'll do. How many of these? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm using one. Many weapons have been stacked here. Most seem to be mostly, if not entirely, non-magical. Many are rusted or broken. Nothing but worthless junk. I feel like there could not be too many weapons for me to peruse and take what I wanted anyway. I've taken broken weapons many times. I don't know why it'd be different this time. Okay, so that's a path further up. We'll need to get past the teleportation trap, find a magical golden rod in the same ruins. Once an illithid stronghold, head to the lowest level of the mines, past a gate, walling off a network of monster-infested caves. Okay, so we need to get to the entrance of the mines first, past a gate, a walled-off gate. That's a path up, that's a path up. Which way? I mean, I guess I'm gonna explore the whole thing anyway, right? Okay, that's a walled-off gate. Path down. Exclamation mark. Path down. Is this the same mine? Like, just from the other direction? Wait a minute. It is. Okay. I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so that's the main area. Which looks like that. No, that's a path down. This one here probably won't. This is an upper level. Maybe that will take us to the entrance. Hold on. before going through the big, ominous door, I'm going to first take this. Path down. Path up. Okay, maybe... No, that's the walled-off section, isn't it? Hold on. So the door up here was locked. I'm assuming it's not the kind of lock we can get through. Looks like it is. Where's this take us? More traps.
Sorry.
Okay. This could very well be the way to the Ogre Mage. And if that's the case, we're going to want to go to the Underdark section first. We'll clear out everything on the way. I've been through this once or twice, but it's always extremely confusing to my brain. I do not have the layout of this place even remotely memorized. Okay, and this is a path up. Okay, that's the entrance. Now that looks like the kind of door I'm not going to open. Or we are. Hi guys. Sarala, Bard Song. Thank you. Come on. We'll fight them in here, where we can effectively bottleneck them. With a little added grease. One Ogre Lawn left. Does he regenerate? He doesn't. Interesting. Well, he's definitely got more hit points than her. He's got nowhere near as many as me. I really must have. So, I remember having a significantly harder time dealing with pretty much everything down here with both of my other characters. When we first got out of the subterranean portion and we came across that big pile of orcs and ogres and ogrelons. For my paladin, that was one of the biggest brick walls of this entire chapter, and for my weapon master, I think it ended up bugging my game out at one point because of how gnarly the whole thing was. The elementals down below were really rough. The fire giants were way worse. And I'm on top of just being, I think, a better character overall, I'm dealing more damage, and I think I have probably a better armor class, or at least equivalent. But the damage, I do deal significantly more damage than most characters I've played. I think one of the biggest differences is the hit points. I remember with my paladin, Korzob either had pretty much almost equivalent. I think it was almost equivalent hit points with me. And my paladin was, I mean, you know, he had a lot of hit points. I think I might have had a little more, he might have had a little more, but the disparity wasn't very big. I have almost twice as many as him. Maybe not almost twice as many. Still need another 100 to get that high, but it's a lot. Oh, of course. Okay, so no point in trying to cross that threshold. We are trapped in here until we can find a way to disable the teleportation. Not that I'm really trying to leave. But at least that's their front guards, all dead. Like I say, when we're going through these sorts of situations, usually, I've probably caused a big enough issue for his little empire running all of this stuff so far. It's not going to be recovered from quickly or easily. Dangerous beast to be found beyond this point. Not trapped? Not trapped. Oh, great. Back off, back off. Korzob, you can start fighting it, because you have the armor class. He's got 1 point better attack than me. When all is said and done, usually, I think. Could be based off of strength, too. I think my biggest problem with these mimics, on top of them, I mean, I guess I can accept that they deal lots of damage and all that nonsense. It's their attack. It's that they just never miss. And their armor class. They have such an absurdly high armor class. And it's just a chest. I guess they might move around a little bit, but I can't imagine more than most of the things that I fight. Why do they have like a 60 armor class? More baddies. Oh, displacers. Well, that's interesting. Neutralize poison. Yeah, no, you don't really have anything to help with these. I could use my Gem of Seeing, but I don't think it's worth it. They're animals, though. Could I... Tarka must be aware of you. It worked. Yeah, they don't have... They can hit decently hard, but they don't have too many hit points. We can take these things. They're just annoying. Yeah, we can take them. down there. What is in here? Tough stag beetles. As opposed to those wimpy stag beetles we're used to. I gotta be honest, stag beetles were always a pretty tough enemy, at least for the times that you fought them. They're decent hit points, and they hit like a truck. $15 a pop, though. Totally worth the kills. These guys aren't even that bad. Big one. Hive Mother. Oh yeah, I'm killing you. Zorala, get over here. I'm gonna need you to catch everyone in that Bard song. Go. Okay. I'm going for the Hive Mom. I don't know what she's gonna do. Not eager to find out. Oh, that's bad. I think I figured out what she's gonna do. Oh, that was before any of them. Okay, might want to draw out more of her brood before getting her involved, and definitely have Zorala off that clarity. We said Undead had taken up residence in the Mind Flayer stronghold. Given that it's a Mind Flayer stronghold, I'm going to assume most of the Undead are probably Skeletal Devourers. She already... Oh no, Clarity. Me. Okay, let's do this. There's only a couple of them left. Stop doing that, man. Alright. Now forget the knockdown, it's just not going to work. How much was the big one worth? 195. Slaying the Hive Mother's group of beetles, making them much less serious threat. Extra 50? Okay. I don't think they're that big a threat on me particularly. As it was, they seem to mostly stick to themselves, but a group of dangerous beetles this large is eventually going to disrupt the balance of freaking everything. I mean, we're a group of very competent killers. We see the trouble they gave us. Especially with a brood mother that gets that big. Well, Hive Queen dead. Her clarity lasts a decent while. Cave entrance, Illithid ruin. What's in the cave? No, in the Underdark it could be anything. Get a casual 20 XP from dodging falling rocks. Cool. tracks as those of trolls. Great. Alright, we're flaming it up. What do you do? Some acid damage? Not much, but something. You know, I guess if you're a half-orc thief, or anything remotely equivalent to it, best bet is probably to go for a knockdown build, given that I think that they might already be a size category above others, and it gives them a little advantage. Really, I guess just anything, as long as you're not a halfling or a gnome thief. If you take some knockdown, that gives you sneak attack on your enemies, which is a pretty big deal. I'm curious how the computer responds to being disarmed. Do they actually try to retrieve their weapons, or do they just try to punch you? I feel like it's going to be the latter. They'll just try to wail on you with their fists because the computer can't figure out what else it should do. But I can't imagine the simplest thing to do in every situation is just go knock the weapon out of your enemy's hand. Because if it were that simple, so many actually nasty fights could be trivialized with, like, the click of a button. Okay, at least let's try to draw them out a couple at a time, so that we're doing our best to avoid fighting 3 million of them. See, now his attack is only 29. And I guess since we're probably... I don't know if all of this counts as a wilderness area or not. I always forget about that little druid buff, which is pretty cool. See, a single troll, sure it stings a bit, but it's nothing we can't handle. It seems like no matter what you do, if you try to fight a horde of them alone, they're going to win that fight. Unless you have sufficient healing on you. You're probably going to be okay if you do. Wait, Troll Cave? Is the other half of this area that we've already explored from underneath the Yanti? Because we found a troll cave down there, and now that I was looking at that, thinking, I don't remember finding a one-off cave system down here. But I think that's what that is. I'm surprised they consolidated two areas that are so far removed. I wonder if you head east, if there's another troll cave somewhere in that, because I have no idea what the adventure to the east is. I have never been down that way. If there's another troll area up here in the north that you never get to unless you go that way. If people want to see me play more of this game as other characters, I'll definitely probably be running a mage, or not mage, an elf of some kind next. I don't know if elves go east or not, but if they do, and people want to see that, then I'd actually experience what's going on over there. I've been hesitating to push any new characters too far forward, because I don't know what I'll encounter. And if people do want to see more, I'd like to save some stuff. Although I haven't received much feedback on if anyone's interested in that or not. Alright. A bunch of trolls are dead. Much like when I ran through the Yuan-ti Enclave, it's worth it taking a break to kill them. They're pretty horrible. Oh, great. Okay. You all stop moving. You... Okay, I'm still Bard-songed up. Here's what's gonna happen. You're both gonna sit still. There. Okay. And then I'm gonna run back here. I may need that. I forgot these things can paralyze you. They're also pretty tricky because they can stack in a very particular way. The character models seem to be, to have a form of walkthrough, kind of like ghosts do. Which lets them engulf you pretty effectively, but also lets them stack up for a mass, like, swarm attack. Yeah, I thought they were immune to knockdown. Just at the wrong time. Here we are. Okay, so the Illithid Ruin is up ahead. I think I've gone on long enough with this one. Yeah, so let me think about it. Again, I don't remember the full layout, but I think once we get out of here, it's almost a straight shot up. There's some more Orc and Ogre stuff to do, but you clear out a couple areas, then you go to Obgron's Lair. There's a couple levels to this ruin, if I remember. I think I can take a whole episode next time and finish out this whole endeavor, then and there. But we've gone through quite a bit this one. I have no concept of how long I've been doing this because I lose track of time with it very easily. And so I'd rather not take much more than I need to. So I'm going to end this one here. I'm going to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.